Hey, I was just watching that last video, and I had the camera in my cave, and I was kind of standing in the opening, and the camera was getting very little light, and I was getting all kinds of light because I was out in the fire pit there, and you guys were stuck in the cave. But it's the way it is. So I'm going to redo some of this, just so you can see a little bit better what I was talking about. This is the Savage. And here's the rail that I was referring to. And the comb height issue that I was discussing before. Just peel it back here so you can have a seat. So yeah, that's just an SKS gas block cover. From said SKS. Piece just goes here, obviously. So this is what I was talking about. It's just a cheap piece. You can get them at any store for about $4. They're just made out of elastic. This one's for a 223. The other one that I had, as I was saying before, is a wetsuit material, and it's super squishy, super sticky. And so when you stick the second elastic over top of it, it kind of molds it to that wetsuit material, makes it really firm, and you can stick whatever you want under there. They slide in and out fairly easy. Here's the adjuster for my Heckler & Koch SL8, and that would just slide in. Like, even if I wanted a higher, I could even slide it in over top. Now I get a higher one. If you don't have something like that kicking around, then just like a PVC would be fine. This obviously isn't PVC, and it's definitely not long enough, but just had a piece of PVC, cut it to the length you want, and cut it lengthwise or in half, and then once it's in half, you just slide it right in there and get any size of PVC you want for any height you're required to go for. And in doing so, you don't have to get this Tacticool stop, because as it is, man, my throat, super Tacticool, it is also crazy heavy. This thing weighs, and it's just in 17 HMR, similar to what my 308 weighs. If I took the bipod off this and weighed it, and this is a 308 with a bull barrel, took the bipod off and my muzzle brake off, I bet you they'd be pretty close in weight. So I'm going to be carrying this thing around with that much weight, and it shoots 17 HMR, why don't I just bring my 308? It kind of defeats the purpose of me packing around it in the bush. This is great for table, or just getting out of your truck and shooting that stuff, but it's not so great for hiking in the woods. It's really front heavy, and this rail is plastic, so that's not adding any extra weight up front either. So as cool as this thing looks, and it is super nice to shoot, and it's super feel, like you can get right in there. Feels just like a Macmillan. I had Macmillan stock for many years, and I almost like this one better, to be honest. It feels just really nice. So that's the fix you can get if you have. I got too many guns going on here. Up you get. If you happen to get the Savage in 22 and you can't get the comb height you want because it is really low, like you have to put your chin on it just about to see down your scope without this quick and easy fix. And the downside of Getting this, of course, your cheek height is just where you need it. Everything feels great, but it's a tank. It's a tank. And the other thing I was talking about was with the mags in the 22. They have a little rail system here on it, but it isn't used in the 22. It just goes in nice and easy. The ejector kind of sucks because it's just like a flappy lever mechanism, but it's adequate. Like once it's in there, it's in there. It's not making any noise whatsoever. No rattle. And a 17 HMR, same release, but with this little rail system that they have down the side of it, it has to coincide with this guy right here. I don't know if you can see that. So that rail has to fit into that tongue and groove kind of idea, and then it slides in. Once it's in real nice as well, but that's just the little difference between the mags, between the 17 HMR and the 22. Bolts are exactly the same. Oh, that's so nice and smooth. Oh, yeah. Still gritty. A couple months will be good. And yeah, I took this crazy rail system off the 17 and threw it onto here, because even with that, it's still like, it is a light gun. Now if I just had a normal rail system on there and like a red dot, then yeah, this would be a pretty good backpacker for sure. But I like having a flashlight on there for when I'm camping. I don't like getting bit by rattlesnakes, so I need a flashlight when I go out and do my business. Have lots of bears, wolves, and lions as well out where I live, so pretty much anything that moves wants to kill you out there. Not that this is going to do much to a bear or a lion, but makes me feel safer, okay? So that's all I really wanted to talk about on this 22. Go watch Twangabang. He's got excellent videos on this gun. He pretty much sold me on it. So thanks for that, Twangabang. It is a good gun. Thanks for the recommendation. I knew it was going to be after already owning the Savage for a number of years and having a great time with it. So instead of getting your Tactical stock, just go out to the store, get some of these, one of these, and then one that's in the wetsuit material. Even two of these would probably work fine. And there's an easy fix. You don't have to upgrade to the Tactical stock. Save you some money and a large amount of weight issues. And like I said, you can. This is made for a shotgun, so I just took some of the stitching out of two of them, and boom, I can fit an extra mag in there. It's pretty tight. I have a hard time getting it in, so it's have a hard time getting it out. Yeah, I got it in there. But I am good at getting large things in tight holes, so anyway, good one out.